Yes, I believe in soulmates. My husband is my soulmate. I finally discovered that, like I said, after 10 years and going into year 16, I can say he is definitely my soulmate.
Yeah, I do believe that there's someone out there for everyone, and I don't know that it's in the perceived, soulmate, surreal love at first sight type of way, but I do believe that there is that special someone who's out there for every person out there.
Welcome back to Daytime, everybody. I'm Dave Nemeth. Well, do you believe in soulmates? If you've been longing for that soulful connection and don't presently have it in your current relationship, life coach and author Chandra Alexander is here to tell us just why that heartfelt bond is the winning ingredient in all good and lasting relationships. Is it?
I think so. I think that there's just a feeling that says, this is kind of where I belong. I think you get... Now, people ask me all the time, do you think there's only one person? I think that's the question that we get to.
Right.
Do you think there's only one person for another person? And the answer is no. I think that we can have a lot of different soulmates, but I think the connection has a soulful feeling to it. It somehow nourishes you on a very deep level.
How many people do you suppose out there, percentage-wise, really do feel that way, that there's a soulmate out there for you?
I think that there are a lot of people. I think the question is how many people really have that.
Right, right. In their current relationship.
Yes. I don't think most people do. Do you?
You know what? I think maybe the soulmate feeling comes and goes within a relationship.
Okay.
I think sometimes you find it and then you have it, and yeah, you can lose it, but I think it can be found again.
Well, there you go.
So there you go. That's my professional opinion.
Your professional opinion is how it goes.
All right, some bullet points here.
Okay.
You say that you can know what you're missing even if you haven't had it yet. What exactly do you mean?
Isn't that an amazing thing? You can ask somebody, are you in love? And someone will say, well, no, I don't think I am. I say, well, how do you know if you've never been? So how do you know that you don't have it if you've never had it? And I think the question really is, how do you know your deepest essence? I mean, somehow we know what really is a connection for us, even if we've never had it. We know that when we feel connected, there's something that we're going to feel. And even if you've just had, for example, a cat or a dog or a child or someone that you've just loved with an open heart. You know what that feels like when you just totally open your heart and what that connection is like.
Okay, your next point is you can, when you're in love, when you're with that soulmate, you can feel like you're at home. You can truly be yourself and let down your guard. I
think that's really a key issue. I think that when you're with someone that you really have a connection with, you can really be yourself. There's a guy that I talk to all the time, and he tells me, he says, with this person I'm with now, he said, I'm in the financial industry, I'm very straight up, I'm very proper. I get to be really dopey and silly with her. And I love that part of myself. I love not having to think, I need to be perfect, I need to be a certain way. So when you're with someone that you really have a connection with, you have that feeling that you can just truly be yourself, whatever it is. And I think that is extremely liberating. What happens when you're in that kind of a relationship is you get a feeling of self-acceptance that you don't get anywhere else.
Right, and you let those characteristics out that are within you that probably are many of the reasons that other person loves you in the first place.
Yes, and I think they're the ones that you think, I really can't be like this, I'm afraid someone will judge me, maybe I'm going to come off looking kind of dorky, and you just kind of let it rip, and the other person thinks, that's fabulous, you're terrific.
All right. You say heartfelt connections make you feel safe, they're fun, and you feel playful and loving.
I think that's the thing. I think that when you have a soulmate or when you have a connection, I think you want to play. You just want to have fun. I think it's all about having fun. That doesn't mean that you don't address serious issues. That doesn't mean that you don't look at yourself and work on your stuff. But when you're together, there's an element of play. When you have a soulmate, it's like, I'm going to the drugstore to get shampoo. Oh, I'll go with you.
Right.
You're just like hanging out at the supermarket. There's something about the relationship that's very playful, that's very safe, and that's very fun-loving.
You're able to find fun in just about anything you do,
right.
Anywhere you go.
It's not what you do. It's who you're with that really matters, and that's the difference.
You know what I think is fun, too, about being in that type of a relationship? when you have that going on with somebody else, when you can go out into public or wherever it is, if it's in the frozen food section at the grocery store,
right,
or whatever, and you're having that kind of playful, fun, open rapport back and forth, people notice it. And
you're 100% right. People do notice it.
You feed off of that, and you get proud of that relationship that you have with that person,
yes,
and you're proud to show that to the world.
Yes, that's exactly right. Very good. That's the feeling. It's like there's something about it. That energy is contagious. People pick up on it. That's how you can know that you don't have something, even though you want it. You can know it is because you can feel what that energy is like.
Yeah, you've seen people like that at the store or wherever, at the movies, waiting in line, and they just have this. They don't really care about what's going on or where they are,
exactly,
or anything. They're just enjoying one another's company. Okay, let's go to the phones. We have Karen on the phone. Hi, Karen.
Hi, how are you this morning?
Good morning, Karen. What's up?
Good morning, Chandra. Had a meddling mother who was involved in a relationship that I had with a person who was probably more of a masochistic type of personality.
Right.
Somebody who I had fought, very much so to try and stay away from. Well, unfortunately, I had some personal situations at home that kind of happened, and my mom got involved again and notified this other person, and now this other person is pursuing me actively and is saying that this is the relationship, that was supposed to be, and this is kismet, and I've been trying to avoid this person, and am I running away from the soulmate person, or am I running away from the person that I thought they were, which was crazy to begin with?
Well, you have two questions going on here.
Sure do.
The first one you have is about a meddling mother. So let me address that. A mother only meddles because you allow her entree into your life.
In the past.
Yeah, you're a grown woman, and you have to make it very, very clear to her that there are consequences for butting into your life. And if that means backing away from her and letting her know that she cannot keep doing this, and then you continue to have the same relationship with her, you understand?
Right, absolutely.
She needs to understand that there are consequences and that she needs to stop immediately. The second thing is, being an adult, you need to decide where the best relationship is for you. For someone to keep pursuing you when you've said no, to me, that shows that that person has no boundaries.
Right.
Are you with me?
Absolutely.
If you've made it very clear, it sounds like you've made it clear to this person, I want to move on. This person is continuing to pursue you.
Absolutely.
To me, that shows a lack of character. You understand?
Oh, I do.
When someone says no, the answer is no. Now, that being said, if that person keeps calling you, keeps emailing you, if I were you, totally disengage.
I just changed my phone number. My home phone number has just changed because of that reason. I was fielding 18 to 22 phone calls per day over the past week.
Well, this is harassment. Okay?
Okay.
This is harassment. If this doesn't continue, there are things you can do legally to stop it. But if I were you, I would do everything I can to stop it. You know what you need to do. You know what's best for you. What's in the moment is never what's going forward unless it's really in your best interest. I wish you the best, and I think you're on the right path here, okay?
You're awesome. Thank you so
You're
much,
welcome.
sweetie.
You're welcome.
Bye now.
Thank you, Karen. We appreciate it. Chandra Alexander, as always, we appreciate your presence here on the show.
Thanks.
Always
I enjoyed it.
Good advice. And if you are interested in Chandra's books or CDs, you can visit her website at coachgirl.com. Or if you're interested in private coaching, you can just give Chandra a call, at 1-800-760-9885. All righty. Hey, stay with us, folks. Lindsay.